Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, check us out on all of our social media. We are always doing big things in the city of Miramar at City of Miramar on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And with us, someone who is always doing big things in the city of Miramar, that would be Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. Commissioner Davis, when do you sleep? Everybody asks me, when do I sleep? When do you sleep?
Well, when you love what you do, it's not like work, right?
Absolutely. And I tell people the same thing. And so right now, you actually have two events that are going on. One is going to be later on today, Wednesday, May 25th. It's the kickoff to a big celebration, right?
Yes. In fact, this one is Wednesday, 10 to 12. So this particular event is actually a kickoff to Caribbean American Heritage Month, which is in June.
Okay.
We wanted to highlight some of the events that are taking place throughout the region. And so we have various consul generals coming. We have various city officials from the different cities around the area coming to tell us what they're doing in the month of June, as well as what we're doing in the city of Miramar. So, you know, we broadened it up to a South Florida kind of kickoff for Caribbean American Heritage Month.
Pretty good. And that's going to be at City Hall, right? Right out there in the front?
Yes, at 2300 Civic Center Place from 10 to 12. And folks can actually sign up ahead of time. So we have an idea as to who's going to be there. But we'll have entertainment. We'll have various foods from the various islands. So it's going to be a taste of the islands in a nutshell at our kickoff celebration.
Yeah. And I love the fact that, you know, Miramar really is a very inclusive city because there is a little bit of everyone who lives in Miramar, right?
Absolutely. As you know, as far as Caribbean goes, there's English, French, Dutch, Spanish. And so it does, you know, incorporate a lot of the folk that live here. And every month is celebrated. The month of May was Haitian Heritage Month. Of course, February is Black History Month. We have, you know, June, we're just beginning to start celebrating Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. And so in October is Hispanic Heritage. So there's so much going on, and we try to incorporate a little bit of everything for everyone. Unlike some cities, people may, you know, say, why don't you do this? We can't do every single country, of course, but the ones that are the most, ones that are celebrated in terms of nationally, mm-hmm. in the United States, we try to celebrate those and based on our demographics.
Absolutely. And so that kickoff is going to be today, Wednesday, May 25th from 10 until noon at City Hall right there on the lawn area there at 2300 Civic Center Place. And then tomorrow, you're going to be doing something else that we have not done in 2 or 3 years in person. That's have the job and education fair.
Absolutely. And it's funny because last year we did have a online version. We had a small presence in terms of in person, but this year it's fully in person. Of course, people can use their own judgment when it comes to masking. And of course, we want people to social distance, but we felt it was safe enough to do an in-person job and education fair, which will take place on Thursday, May 26th, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And it's going to be at 2400 Civic Center Place at our multicultural center, at our banquet halls, of course. And we have a lot of good folks coming out, up to 50 or so employers. Wow. Yeah. And in terms of education institutions, about 20 or so. So we're going to run the gamut in terms of the types of careers available. Between obviously Amazon is always, you know, hiring. So you got Waste Pro, you got Spirit Airlines, the Hard Rock, you know, TSA, Sam's Club. There's a gamut of jobs, opportunities for folks to work from home, for folks to enjoy sign-on bonuses. We have the retail industry. We have the food service industry. So it's a lot. We have full-time and part-time opportunities. And we just want folks to come out and be able to get a good paying job, as well as probably improve on their educational capabilities.
And I can tell you, Commissioner Davis, that people have even said to me, if you know anybody, you know, refer them, because the employers out there are really looking for employees. They need people to work.
Absolutely. It's an employees market, I have to say
Mhm.
here, because there's
Absolutely.
more job people that need employees than there are I guess employees,
Right, right.
employers than employees.
Well, I do think people are being a little bit pickier. And as you mentioned, there's going to be employers there that will give you the opportunity to work from home. They will give you the opportunity to get a signing bonus or possibly to do your own hours. Or, like you said, there's part-time and full-time positions, because now I think employers are seeing, hey, we got to make some changes to try to get the best talent in here and to keep them. That's the other part.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we will have Career Source Broward, who help us with in terms of resume building, how to interview. And so they will be speaking to our patrons who come and letting them know about the opportunities that they have at Career Source Broward, how to help you get and land that job that you want. And the good thing about this event is that we will be raffling off an iPad every hour. And so there's going to be 4 iPads available. Folks will register as they come in, and you will be able to receive that if you're a winner on the day. So that's a good opportunity for folks to come out and have a chance to win as well.
All right.
And so
go ahead.
Yes, and folks can sign up. We'd like to know how many people are coming. So far, we've got a very good folks registered, a lot of people registered, and it's going to be at MiramarFL.gov/job fair. So Miramar, F as in Freddie, L as in Larry.gov/job fair.
All right. And of course, this is in person. The Job and Education Fair that is happening again, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is going to be at the Miramar Cultural Center, 2400 Civic Center Place, right next door to City Hall. And would love for you to register, pre-register, as Commissioner Davis said, MiramarFL.gov. These are going to be entry-level jobs, but there's also going to be managerial level as well. Everything is not just entry-level, right?
Absolutely. And what we're going to have, we have a list of the employers and the jobs that they're offering. So once you come to the fair, you'll see, and hopefully we'll get it out ahead of time, but you'll see the types of jobs that are available. Of course, the City of Miramar is also hiring regular employees as well as police and fire. And so you're going to have a lot to choose from. And we are going to keep tabs to make sure that this job fair has been helpful for not just our employers, but of course our folks who are looking for jobs. So look out for that survey after the job fair is over as well.
And so let me ask this, Commissioner Davis, why did you all decide to put in the education factor as well and have at least 20 different representatives from different schools to be there?
All right. Well, we find that, a lot of times, again, like you said, because of the COVID and the pandemic, people are kind of rethinking their job opportunities and their outlook. And so we want to make sure that this is available to them, whether it's a certification, they want to further their education or just get a first degree, or like I said, just a certification for a particular field. We want them to have that opportunity. And of course, the City of Miramar is home to so many of these educational institutions. A lot of them have satellite campuses here, and we want them to be able to tell folks what they have in store for them.
Okay. And the best part about this job and education fair is I heard it's FREE.
There you go. Yep, you can just walk on up and land yourself a great job or a great learning opportunity at one of these institutions. So yeah, absolutely free.
All right. So again, if you are in need of a job, if you're looking for a new job, if you just want to try something different or possibly go back and get your education or finish your education, all of this is happening in person, the Job and Education Fair, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Thursday, May 26th at the Miramar Cultural Center, 2400 Civic Center Place. So it is in person. We need you all to come, and there's another thing too, look like you want a job, right?
Absolutely. And as you've mentioned that, we do have this organization called Dress for Success. Yes. That will be on hand. They have lightly used, gently used professional attire for both men and women. And they're going to talk a little bit about their organization as well. We're going to have folks who can tell you a little bit about their career path. So there's going to be a lot of information that folks can use to help them better, land the job of their dreams as well. So I think that's a good opportunity for folks to be at this job fair, because there's more than just the jobs and education. There's some speakers there as well.
Yeah. And a lot of people say, well, they should hire me and it shouldn't matter what I wear. But you're trying to get a job, and first impressions are everything. People just don't understand. Literally, people will disregard you on the slightest of things. So don't give them that opportunity.
Absolutely. I agree with you. We want to make sure we dress again for success. Just look like you're trying to get a job and look like you're a professional. And then you can probably get hired, and many of them on the spot,
Wow, that's amazing. And bring plenty of resumes. So again, this is free. We need you to pre-register. If you don't, it's okay, but we would love for you to, because we need to know how many people are coming. So you can register right on the city's website, MiramarFL.gov, and it's scrolling there, or MiramarFL.gov/jobs. And that way you can register and we'll have you in the system. Again, I thought I was the busiest woman, but apparently Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis is trying to one-up me here because she's got a lot going on. So we will see you, I'm sure, next month to talk about the Caribbean fair that is going on. That is going to be something, Caribbean month. And that big celebration that's going on always happens in the city of Miramar. So we'll have you on for that. But thank you so much again, Commissioner Davis. And we certainly appreciate everything you do for the city of Miramar.
Thank you so much, Tamara J. I appreciate you having me.